Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. A topic that's on the lips of many here recently is the notion of lockdown here in Thailand. We've done a number of videos on this channel recently on this topic, and we're making other videos contemporaneously with this one. A recent article from the Bangkok Post, Thai Visa, thaivisa.com. The article is titled, "When is a curfew not a curfew? Business chief slams COVID-19 measures." And quoting directly, Thailand's government has been blustering for days that they will not announce a nationwide lockdown and curfew, but Daily News reported that it's immaterial. Based on their assessment, patently obvious to anyone who lives in Thailand, on comments from the chief of the Federation of Thai Industries, Supan Mongkon Suthi. And let's be clear, this is the chief of the Federation of Thai Industries. So we're hearing a voice from someone who chairs an organization, a grouping, if you will, of Thai business interests. This is not government spokesperson. This isn't even, we're not even talking about tourism spokesperson here, which is, we've been talking about that a lot on this channel. This is just someone in the business community generally, the Federation of Thai Industries. He said yesterday that the government don't need to issue a lockdown or curfew order. The people are locked down and under curfew already. Quoting further, people are scared to go out far more than in other waves of the virus, and with bars shut and malls and restaurants closing early, there is nothing for them to do at night anyway. He urged the government, I thought this was interesting, that's why we're making this video. He urged the government to reassess the situation every 3 days and not wait the standard 14 before coming up with something new. That's something I haven't seen proposed up until this point, and I do hope the government takes heed of that. Again, this is being said by someone who is representing a substantial number of Thai businesses here in Thailand and business interests, and I think it's a fairly reasonable request. You know, rather than just, you know, imposing blanket restrictions for 14 days, which is a prolonged period of time. Anyone that's ever run their own business or tried to do business on their own or has any kind of organization can tell you to think that you can just shut something down for 2 weeks and sort of reopen it with little consequence that's just an unrealistic presumption. That's just not the way that the world works. That said, you know, we all understand that the government feels the need to respond to this COVID situation. So, you know, perhaps again, a frequent reassessment of these restrictions is a very good idea. I think that would be a very good idea, just personally. And, you know, every 3 days, just sort of say, look, is this making sense? You know, has the situation materially changed, etc. And then go ahead and make decisions accordingly. It'll be interesting to see if this notion gains any traction with policymakers here in Thailand. But of course, we will keep you updated on this channel as the situation progresses.